Hey everyone, PLS Prepping and Reviews here. How y'all doing today? I hope you're doing good and I hope you all are safe and I hope you have a warm home. A lot of people out on the streets here in Lakewood, Colorado have no homes. It's getting ridiculous and it's getting really bad. But let me just read something from Lakewood, Colorado. Here it is. And I'm in Lakewood, Colorado. You all know that Denver is a sanctuary city. Well, people across Colorado and that are fighting back now, finally, and they're denying the little towns, the little cities like ours, to be sanctuary cities. So let me read what it says. February 12th, 2024. That was, I think it was what, Monday or something like that, last week. It said Lakewood resident protests as Denver spends millions on new immigrants and tensions grow over what to do. Dozens of people gathered hours before Lakewood City Council meeting Monday night, and as the meeting time approached, the chambers and overflow areas were full, with people sitting all the way up to the staircase going up to the second floor on the city administration building. It was an unusual scene at City Council, but it was an example of something becoming more common in Colorado cities. Along the Front Range, some residents see Denver spending large sums of money in order to support new immigrants and are increasingly voicing concerns, and same will happen in their cities. In El Paso County, commissioners declared the area would not become a sanctuary, and Aurora councilors also heard concerns on the issues Monday night. In all these places, the concerns are largely premature, since neither Lakewood, Aurora, nor Colorado Springs have taken steps like opening shelters or providing significant monetary assistance to arriving immigrants. But the residents voicing their concerns also see their opposition as preemptive. In Lakewood, they want the city leaders to take steps and actively deter people from coming, for example, by ramping up policing. Denver has helped 38,505 new immigrants who have arrived since late 2022, spending about $42 million on temporary shelters and other services. Thousands of new immigrants have chosen to move on to other cities. Some have gone to Aurora, where a coalition of nonprofits have provided services. On February 9th, Denver Mayor Mike Johnson announced temporary cuts to some city services in order to fund the immigration response. That is ridiculous. Taking it out of the hands of the people and giving it to somebody else that doesn't even belong in our state. In dozens of public comments and in interviews outside council chambers, people express fear about crime and cost of public services and housing. It's crazy. Resident Don Austin spoke to the city council saying, "What you see tonight is informed voters who have watched Denver decline and don't want the same here." A couple of dozen people in the crowd waved their hands in the air in support. A few of signs in the crowd read, Don't, Denver are Lakewood." Others said they didn't like getting approached in grocery stores, parking lots, and at intersections by new immigrants who are looking for work or to wash windshields. Many refer to the newcomers as illegal immigrants, although some are utilizing the limited legal means available to try to stay in our country, like seeking asylum. They are criminals. You all know it as well as I do. They are criminals, and our government is allowing criminal acts in our country. I know, I'm mad. I know you guys are too. It says this community cannot afford this. And Ramsey Johnson, a former city councilwoman who has helped organize the people voicing concerns, "It's not that we are not a compassionate community. We are," Johnson said, "but we cannot care for the world." Outside the building, Lori Cunningham said she came despite the fact that she doesn't live in Lakewood. She lives in Summit County and worries if they can push it out into Lakewood, they're going to push it out everywhere around our state. She held a sparkly sign and one word on it: recall. Exactly. She said she hasn't started any recall effort, but she wants to send a message. A smaller but equal passionate group of residents showed up to voice their support for homeless services and compassionate treatment for new immigrants. Some stood outside with monarch butterflies pinned to pins and capes, a symbol of migration. Sadie Weathers said she is a daughter of an immigrant from Mexico. About newcomers, she said, these folks are just trying to survive. She said she appreciates the concerns about how taxpayers' money is spent, but she believes the U.S. owes part of the responsibility for creating the circumstances that have driven people to leave their home countries. You know what? We are fed up. This is done. We are tired. No more. No mas. No matter what. My family came across parts of the border. My dad did, and he became legal in the country. My mom came from Spain. She became legal here in this country. I do not care if they're Mexicans, Spanish, Honduras. I don't care. It is illegal, and they're not taken from my family anymore. I will not tolerate it, and none of you should as well. Let me go on here. She says she has experienced racism firsthand in Lakewood and sees it in the opposition to those arriving from Central and South America. That's really why I'm out here today, because I don't want the narrative to win. Listen, lady, I've been here for 63 years now in the United States. I don't see racism. I have not seen racism against me at all. Not one time. So you're full of crud. Anybody who would fight for the impoverment, the hunger, the desolation of other human beings, we need to relook at their life, in my opinion, said Amber Varwig. Migrants have traveled so far trying to achieve something that all of us take for granted, and I think it's okay to say, how about rights for me and rights for thee? I'm sorry, if you're not a citizen of the United States, you don't have rights. I don't care what anybody says. This is my country. I live here. I have the right to say what I want and what I don't want. If you don't like it, you can know what. But it's crazy. I don't understand this, and I don't understand why people are so sympathetic. I understand situations, but we have the biggest problem is not the migrants themselves that are coming into this country. We have what's behind them coming in. Chinese coming in. They have not been vetted. Have any of these people been vetted? You know, military men of age? No. I'm sorry. Have they been vetted? No. None of them have. And yet they push it on us and tell us that we have to put up and shut up? I don't think so. They want us to freaking put them in our homes? I don't think so. We're not fools. We see what you're doing to this country. We know what you're doing, Biden, and your establishment. You're trying to get the votes, and that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to break the United States. It's not going to happen. We will fight no matter what. I'm sorry, guys. I'm pissed. I'm not putting up with this crud no more. This is my country. I live here. I don't care if you're African American. I don't care if you're Hispanic. I don't care if you're Japanese. I don't care what country you came from. If you did it legal, then I say great. If you didn't, get the out of here. PLS out, but not gone. Talk to you guys later. Bye.